Eneida Bay is a city of promise, and its new mayor, Rikuya Watanabe, has made a monumental one to transform this city into a global logistics powerhouse. For far too long, this beautiful region has been held back, a peninsula of potential limited by its own shores. Its industries are booming and its people are ready, but the city simply isn't connected. Moving goods in and out is a nightmare, choked by an outdated and inefficient road network. Today, that all begins to change. This isn't just about building an airport, it's about forging the first true megahub in the entire nation. We break ground today on a massive international airport rising from nothing but dirt. But it's so much more. This project will be directly integrated with a brand new port, putting the Bridges and Ports DLC to the test. To top it all off, the entire complex will be woven into the fabric of the city by connecting three main subway lines, the blue, the yellow, and the red, into a single hyper-efficient transportation nerve center. This project will become the new heart of Eneida Bay, pumping people, goods, and prosperity through the entire region. This is the ultimate airport and subway mega hub built from scratch. Every massive project starts with a single question: where do we build it? The first rule of airport construction is that you need space, and then you need even more. We've scouted out a location that's a good distance from the city center, but still close to the main highway. This will keep the noise of jet engines away from residential zones while providing a direct artery for the coming flood of cargo and passengers. It also has access to the Eneida Bay Highway, and it's far enough from downtown to keep the noise pollution in check. But there's a grander vision at play. The land isn't perfectly flat, and while it needs to be leveled for runways, we're going to do something far more ambitious. We are dramatically reshaping the coastline itself, carving out a massive man-made inner harbor that will serve as a stunning aquatic backdrop for the entire airport. While the harbor won't be fully developed today, sculpting the space now is a strategic move, preserving prime waterfront for Mayor Watanabe's future ambitions. This is the foundation for everything. This process results in a dramatic new landscape, a crisp, flat plateau for the airport rising from a deep man-made harbor. We haven't just prepared a blank canvas for our airport, we've laid the groundwork for a future waterfront port. With the canvas sculpted, the masterpiece can now begin. Landscaping is an incredibly time-consuming first step, but cutting corners here is just asking for trouble. It has to be done right because this is what will help Watanabe's area stand out. With the canvas prepared, it's time to sketch out the skeleton of the facility. Before a single terminal is placed, we have to figure out access. An airport with bad road connections is just a very expensive park. The plan here is to create a completely separate road system that peels traffic off the main highway without causing a gridlock disaster. To kick things off, we will start by building a new service interchange directly off the highway designed with long, sweeping exit ramps. This gives vehicles plenty of room to decelerate and prevents traffic from backing up onto the highway itself, which can become a classic rookie mistake. For now, we are going to construct a trumpet interchange, possibly terraforming the area once again so that the ramps swoop under the Eneida Bay Highway. This keeps the height on the assets and not the infrastructure. Okay, so I'll admit that one came out a little bumpy, but I'm going to leave it as is just for the time being. Now we mesh in the rest of the logistics. This is where we leverage the new Bridges and Ports DLC. We will place a new port gate directly onto the interchange, creating a sort of gatehouse or toll booth of assortments. We will upgrade it with a few add-ons such as the customs office to give it a more authentic cargo feel. And with that, we have a very unique grand entrance to the first dry port in Eneida Bay. Now we're ready to tackle the skies. It's time to give this airport some heart. We'll begin with the standard airport building. And honestly, this asset costs a staggering $750,000 plus $100,000 a month in upkeep, so it is a serious investment. I'm going to adjust our roads and port gate just a little bit as we build this, as I want to create a dedicated cargo entrance and a dedicated passenger entrance. Once we have it connected to the road network, it will immediately start moving goods and people, boosting office efficiency and making the city more attractive. But Eneida Bay's goal is to be a logistics king, not just a tourist destination. Instead of a simple airport cargo building, we're constructing a full-fledged airside dry port using assets from the Bridges and Ports DLC. This will be a dedicated zone for sorting and storing high-volume air freight. We'll build our storage park right next to the airport and do our best to provide our cargo road access. I want to add multiple large warehouse buildings as I imagine cargo planes carrying more boxes of items in comparison to large metal containers, thus making the container yards a little nonsensical in my opinion. Perhaps we'll even add a mail sorting facility, as I could imagine a FedEx airplane coming in and out of this airport with packages and letters, or, Namandria's version of FedEx. airport itself will handle the planes, but this specialized zone handles the logistics. The warehouses provide massive storage, while a handful of industry and office buildings process the goods for the next leg of their journey. This creates a hyper-efficient system, turning the airport into a true multi-model powerhouse. And just like that, the core of the Megahub is taking shape. It's actually starting to look like an airport. If you're enjoying watching Eneida Bay get this massive upgrade, let's see if we can get this video to 50 likes. And if you want to see how this all connects to the city's transit network, be sure to hit that subscribe button. An airport that moves boxes is great, but one that abandons its people is a failure. The promise was a seamless Megahub, and that means tackling the immense job of linking the three main subway lines, blue, yellow, and red, directly to the airport. Now, simply jamming all three lines into the terminal would probably create a chaotic mess of crisscrossing tunnels and crowded platforms. The smarter play, seen by numerous veteran city planners, is to build a dedicated transit hub right next to the airport. We've picked a spot directly across the main road from the passenger terminals. This will be the Grand Central Station of the Skies, where all three subway lines will meet in a carefully planned underground ballet. First, we plan the routes. The blue line extends from the agricultural zone, the yellow line from the north, with infill stations being planned in City Hall as we speak, as there's just a huge expanse of undeveloped land where that line runs. And then the red line is brought up from the western area of Cyclops Head and through Eneida Bay Sustainable. Each line is going to get its own dedicated tunnel as it approaches the hub. Now it's time to build the stations. Using the ground subway station assets, 3 separate stations will be placed in what I can really only describe as a 3-prong or chicken foot. The idea is to position each at an angle for future expansion throughout the area to maintain Eneida Bay's roots as a transit-oriented city. Honestly, I don't think this came out half bad. Passengers will stream out of the subway and arrive right at the terminal or use the Skybridge to continue their journey into Rikuya Watanabe's future port and hub of employment. This is transit-oriented design at its best. By keeping the main subway hub separate but seamlessly connected, we create a passenger experience that is smooth, simple, and stress-free. And hopefully with countless citizens scurrying about, because let's be honest, that is addicting to watch. With the heavy lifting done, it's time to breathe life into this facility with details and, more importantly, the routes that will make it all work. We'll start by connecting 2 cargo train lines into this area, the first being the Eneida Bay cargo line, and then a new cargo line that will connect the South Port into what will become the future capital of Nemandria. Now for the final, most critical step, setting up the air routes. An air route in the game works by connecting two outside connections at the edges of the map. You don't draw the flight paths yourself, you simply connect the airport to these points. Starting with the passenger airplane line tool, we will select one of the 5 gates on the terminal, then zoom out and trace a line to an outside air connection. To complete the route, we will just click back on the starting gate, creating a loop. For now, we will connect 2 spots, one west to connect to foreign lands by air, and one to the north to connect to what we may imagine to be the unbuilt future capital of Nemandria. Then we switch to the cargo airplane route tool. The main airport building has its own cargo connection points. We'll create probably about 2 cargo routes again, linking our industrial machine to the global supply chain. With every route drawn, Eneida Bay becomes more connected, more important, and more prosperous. All those lines crisscrossing the map represent new opportunities and the fulfillment of Rikuya Watanabe's promise. After all the hours of planning, terraforming, and building, the moment is here. Eneida Bay's ultimate airport and subway megahub is finished and fully operational. The runways are lit, guiding planes to a safe landing. The terminal glows like a beacon of travel and commerce. From above, you can see the entire system working in perfect harmony. Cargo planes roll toward the cargo facility where its freight will be unloaded and sorted for its next journey by truck or sea, and business partners, passengers, and everyday citizens can connect to the rest of the region on Air Nemandria. Underground, the subway is a flurry of activity. The blue, yellow, and red lines converge, dropping off thousands of citizens who flow up the escalators and cross directly into the terminal via the Sky Bridge. A check on the traffic stats show the interchange is flowing smoothly and public transit usage for the airport is good. This is no longer just a collection of buildings and tracks, it's a living, breathing organ of the city. We took a forgotten stretch of coast and turned it into a gateway to the globe. The promise has been kept by Mayor Watanabe. The Megahub is a total game changer for Eneida Bay. If you enjoyed this monster build and want to see more huge projects transform the city, make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on so you don't miss what's next. A ton of work went into this, and your support means the world. Speaking of support, please help us reach that 50 like goal by hitting the like button below. And if you want to see these builds before anyone else, Level 3 channel members get early access. Make sure you're subscribed because next week, Rikuya Watanabe continues his vision by mastering cargo freight. That's a story you don't want to miss. So thanks for watching, and until next time, I hope everyone has a phenomenal week.